Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The jaw-dropping Days of Our Lives alliance could destroy Kristen permanently. It doesn't get much stranger than Kristen from Days of Our Lives when it comes to unusual bedfellows and strange days. She disregards the opinions of others and plays her own game at her own pace. That normally works out for her. But this time she might have alienated too many people. They were a significant enough threat when Megan and Dimitri first appeared that the rest of Dimirez could have joined against them. But now that Megan has passed away, the remaining siblings are at odds with one another regarding their nephew. Stefan and EJ ultimately set aside their differences to try to get rid of Dimitri, as Soap Opera Digest teases in their most recent issue, only to be foiled when Kristen stands up for their new nephew and makes the brothers to back down. The brothers are, as Brandon Barash acknowledges, pretty taken aback that Kristen would trust this unknown as opposed to the brothers she's been surrounded by all these years. They won't give up on getting rid of Megan's children, though, especially if she's still out there. Dimitri is now too much of a wild card as a result. When the brothers work together, Barash explains, if they can find some common ground and fight a common enemy, their sense of survival is much bigger. And when they have to battle two common foes, they simply require a stronger coalition as a result. Fortunately, Brady is the other man who genuinely wants to kill Kristen. As Digest teases, Brady and Kristen's relationship is about to turn toxic as she pushes him to the brink and he threatens to shoot her. Unfortunately, instead of tipping Kristen over, it might actually tip Brady. The moment Rachel enters the room, Brady is pointing a gun at her mother. Brady tries to talk his way out of it, but Martsolf argues that he can't say anything to a child that will make sense. Rachel strongly criticizes Brady and is undoubtedly on Team Kristen. To make Rachel comprehend that her mother is not who she believes she is, he attempts to give her a giant bucket of tough love. Like that will actually work. Similar to Brady trying to convince Jada to let her arrest him for endangering Kristen's life when she arrives a little while later. Whether Brady is arrested or not, his predicament has just become much more dire. But will joining forces with the Dimirez be detrimental enough? With EJ, the person he attempted to kill and who ordered goons to beat him senseless, would he ever become so desperate? Martsolf informs Digest that Brady is at his wit's end, and a desperate parent will take any measure necessary to protect their child. Even join forces with the opposition to combat Kristen, a regular issue. Due to their strong familial ties, the brothers might not be ready to shoot her just yet, but they could likely tolerate her temporary absence from the picture. Everyone would benefit if they worked together to force Kristen over the brink, convince Rachel that her mother isn't a decent person, and eventually end the spell Kristen has over her by sending her back to jail. Everyone, minus Kristen, that is. Stefan and EJ would be able to try to remove Dimitri, and Brady would get another opportunity with Rachel. But that is presuming they would be prosperous. And that wouldn't be assured at all in the case of Kristen. Actor Peter Port from Days of Our Lives, is he wanting to alter his career? It appears to be so. The actor expressed in an interview his desire to go to that other career and how much he enjoyed it. Does this imply that he will soon leave DOL to pursue that career? What would happen to the romance between Dimitri, Leo, and Gwen? But as he said, it is his side job. He might just be kidding his admirers. Peter Port discussed his preference for this line of work on the Soap Opera Digest show, Tuesday Fast 5 with Peter Port. When asked what he would choose if he had to begin a new profession tomorrow, the Days of Our Lives actor disclosed it. Peter expressed his desire to work as a park ranger. The actor talked about seeing the Central Park Rangers while in New York. Port continued, I've been to most of the national parks in the United States, and I really like the uniforms and hats that the Rangers wear. Peter Port said, I would love to wear such caps every day. We assume that if Peter's character were to be written off on Days of Our Lives, he would immediately turn to the park ranger. Naturally, we don't want him to go. The actor provided fascinating responses to a couple additional intriguing questions that Sode posed to him. He mentioned how much he enjoys string cheese and hosting game evenings. For his friend's 40th birthday, Peter Port claimed that he had purchased glow sticks and party poppers. Do you also know that he has ASMR? The actor admitted it and said that he uses vacuum cleaner noise to help him concentrate while driving. Actor was how Peter Port always viewed himself. When he participated in the Christopher Columbus pageant in the 3rd grade, he made his stage debut. Port gave a few auditions and then seized his first daylight opportunity. In 2011, he played Ricky Williams on The Young and the Restless. Since that time, he hasn't looked back and has begun working as a professional daytime actor. Port was given the opportunity to temporarily portray Kyle Graham in Days of Our Lives in 2021. To everyone's amazement, he returned to the Dimitri character in 2023 and is still portraying it today. Dimitri von Lischner, who plays the villainous Megan Hathaway, is the only child of the actress who plays her on Days of Our Lives. To avoid having to split their inheritance with their relatives, Megan asks Dimitri to wed Gwen, according to the plot. She pleaded with him to use his love to win Gwen over and keep them together for at least a year. Dimitri, however, develops a genuine love for Gwen during this time and wishes to wed her. Consequently, he proposed to her while getting down on one knee. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.